I do have a fear of losing viewers because of success.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm afraid I'll be dead.
Then do something.
Do I choose health or do I choose money?
Girl, I, as a person, am nowhere near as bad as Hater Nation. And I say that with my chest. Literally with my chest. I did not create this community at all.
It's fat phobia.
No one cares!
Hey girls, so, Scooter has announced he's leaving the LCU. Again. And listen, normally this would just be his weekly scheduled resignation, but the timing? Oh, the timing is interesting, because apparently there were rumblings of things coming out, and suddenly he's prioritizing his mental health, which, valid, but also, very convenient. So Scooter posts this long, emotional goodbye about how the LCU changed his life. He's grateful, he loves everyone, and it just stopped being fun. Which is interesting, because it didn't stop being fun during the views, the attention, the relevance. It stopped being fun when people started asking questions. Funny how that works. Well, immediately the replies were not buying the peaceful retirement narrative, because now people are directly referencing allegations, and an investigation. Now the peaceful emotional goodbye starts looking more like strategic timing, because if you were completely blindsided and innocent, you'd probably stay and defend yourself, right?
You only quit because I said that I was going to investigate you, which is sus as f. Don't care. Be mad about it.
And now, enter Amber, because Scooter leaving didn't just shake the LCU, it also conveniently shook Amber's entire fat camp storyline. Which is funny because she spent weeks blaming everyone else for her not going. Tina, Fupa, Mike, etc. And now, it's Scooter's fault.
We have quite the episode, quite the heavy stuff to talk about today. And it's not just Amber. We're talking about Scooter. He quit on us yesterday.
Again.
I know Amber has been feeling a certain way about it. Feels like Scooter's being attacked when he can't come up here to represent himself. Fupa, I don't know if I've heard your take on it. How you feel about this whole drama around Scooter?
I'm really
about to share my take.
I don't want to start crying, but like I am really f***ing sad. Me and Amber both agree on this that we really love the dynamic between the three of us.
I am gonna cry. I'm like disappointed by the LCU when it comes to hosts, when it comes to viewers. Instead of people caring about Scooter, like people are dragging him. Like you have impact. So what you say, people are going to like absorb that. And they're going to start thinking like you. That's just how it is being a influencer. You have impact with your words and you are impacting the way that people think about Scooter.
Scooter has baited before. He lies and manipulates.
His mom can confirm. I can confirm. Me and Scooter talk in text behind the scenes, not co-host to co-host, but friend to friend. It just breaks my heart because I know Scooter's a good person. I know that. Like me, Scooter, and Fupa, we have a dynamic that like people genuinely enjoy watching.
Can you tell Captain Planet that she is talking shit out of her ass? Long live Latinos. We can talk about him.
He's in his 20s for crying out loud. Like,
CZ says, I won't be sympathy baited into excusing his bad behavior. He literally was listening to a private call. We should address that soon.
wait, Buff Weeb as in Buff Weeb called me a ham planet?
Ham Planet.
You see, when I was sending him money when he was on Nerds, oh, he was all about that, Amberlynn. I fucking hate fake bitches. Fuck you.
Hey guys, don't forget to plug the Discord. It's totally safe space full of creeps and gooners, and on the weekends, there's a chance that even your private calls can be shared with pieces of trash like Scooter and Zay. Kelly the Instigator for $20 says, Amber, once your script's leaked, the audience started side-eyeing everything you say. Now when you ask for compassion, chat wonders if it's real life or just another scene in the show tonight. People notice the pattern.
So you can take your pattern and shove it up your butt. There's no script here. This is all real. I have never scripted anything. My scripts, I don't even know what you mean they've been leaked. What the fuck does that even mean, first of all?
You guys fake drama all the time. Pardon us for not knowing what's real and what's fake.
I feel like there's no winning over some people. Some people just want to believe what they want to believe and like whatever.
Clock that.
Oh, now it's people just believe what they want to believe? Girl, you literally built your platform believing what you saw. You were calling it out too. You understood the patterns. You understood the bait. But now that you're sitting next to it instead of watching it, suddenly it's all just misunderstood? Interesting.
Amberlynn Reid, you said you don't like fake people, and you're crying over one of the fakest motherfuckers that ever got hosted in this universe. He was literally just on the last stream caught being part of a squad that was listening to private phone calls that a host was having with a sex worker, was working their way into this community.
I'm sorry, but you want to know something? Here on the locale bus, we've already talked about it, but no one fucking listens to Amberlynn fucking Reid. I literally don't give a fuck, actually. What you are just...
Honesty, finally!
No, I don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah, let's be real. Be real.
What you are proving is that you are not compassionate towards Scooter. What if like he actually is having mental health issues, and that is the reason why he is acting the way he is?
He came up on live and attacked me for having mental health issues like 2 months ago.
And
what are you saying? You didn't like fake people.
I know nothing about that.
To be fair as well, if I can add on that
I came up here
stake.
to tell you.
If we're currently trying to be like, okay, well, 2 wrongs, like he wronged me, so I'm allowed to wrong him.
I'm
then if that's how you want to teach the community and you want to make impact like that, is that how you plan on teaching your children too?
Do you know what a factory reset is, Amberlynn Reid?
Yes, but can you explain to me why
some kids need a factory reset because they've got too much on their phone? You're one of those people with too much on your phone. You need a factory reset. You do not live in the real fucking world. If you opened your fucking eyes and paid attention to the shit that Scooter's not only been accused of, but has admitted to, you'd understand that he's admittedly said he's a gooner.
Because the LCU sucks. A lot of the fucking people who watch us fucking suck, just like you.
Okay, you don't like your viewers. That's fine. Scooter loved to have dramas. He loved to have fights with people. He loved to cause fucking issues. When it comes to him, he quits and runs away. This is like the 8th time, Amberlynn Reid. If he stayed,
I'm sorry, but if
he gets better and comes back, he'll leave you again. Yeah, you worked with a guy that was into some weird shit, and you're sweeping for it.
Like what?
Well, I don't know, listening into people's conversations. This is Girl World, right? He was talking about you. He said, Amberlynn Reid's got girls in my DMs. You're directing traffic into his DMs. You're pulling girls out of this universe and setting up your boy. Bro. So maybe you're weird too, Amberlynn Reid.
Like, it is what it is. Like, I don't see anything wrong with what Scooter was doing. So if that makes me a fucking creep, call me a creep.
The thing that Steak's talking about directly was he was on a live stream saying, thank you, Amberlynn. Now that I'm working with you, I have all these women in my fucking DMs. I'm going to get fucking laid. And it's all thanks to Amberlynn.
He was just saying that because Girl World has a lot of girls in it. He was just fucking joking.
Amber has her fake serious face on. Amber was a complete jerk to Scooter the entire time and threatened his job. Amber tells on everyone to Keem like a tattletale. Every time someone loses their bag, Amber is behind it.
Me and Scoot, we are friends the outside of this. The entertainment we bring to the show is purely for entertainment, so fuck my ass. But thank you for the money.
See, this is exactly what we've been saying. All that screaming, all that fake outrage, all those dramatic walk-offs. And the whole time they're texting behind the scenes like besties. She wants you emotionally invested while she's backstage coordinating the script.
Posh Josh says, what's missing is the lore from last summer when Lacey and Sweet Tea outed Scooter for sending late night messages to 2 women and then deleting later when sober. Steak and Tech have seen a larger behavior set. That is true. I've seen Scooter engage in some stuff throughout the year.
I feel like it's a false outrage, and let me explain why. Now that Scooter's gone, Scooter like quit for real. People are trying to prove that like he's some sort of creep. There's like a false outrage going with it because I have already talked about this on Bus, which is one of the top viewed shows, bitches. Like, look how many people are watching us. Like, I don't know what to tell you about it. So now that people are acting brand new about it, even though it's already been talked about, just goes to show that people actually don't give a f. They're just doing it for the drama and to make Scooter look worse. And that's the way that I feel.
Fupa, how do you feel? A girl had her privacy stolen from her. Scooter at the time was still a community manager. And
are you going to ignore what I just said?
I
think it's false outrage? Like, why didn't people talk about it before?
I don't think it's false outrage.
Why didn't people talk about it before, though?
I think Butch has like a unique audience, and the message didn't spread far into the LCU.
I disagree, but that's fine.
Okay, I'm a nosy ass bitch. I'll be real. Like, and if someone was streaming like one of their private phone calls, I'd be in that shit too. Like, let me get the tea real quick. I'm just being real.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably would too.
This is like one of those classic "Are you a girl's girl?" questions, right? If you were hanging out with a guy and you know he has a girlfriend or whatever, and you find out he's cheating, do you tell the girlfriend? I do. As much as I would love to drink some tea, sis, I would be wanting to know what's going on in the background. I'm not gonna let a girl be out there thinking that, you know, she's calling some dude daddy and I'll move in here. We can do this like IRL. Scooter was the community manager. This was an intern in the community with another host in the community.
So talk about reaction channels. When they go real life and they get real information and they drop it, are we blaming the viewers for watching that information, or are we blaming the reaction channel for going and airing out that information?
90% of the people who are giving judgment right now would have done the exact same thing.
So now we enter the plot twist nobody had on their bingo card. Emily suddenly becomes Simit 1. Emily never actually left the LCU Discord. She just changed her name, and her YouTube name too. And what's wild isn't just the name change, it's what was said under that name. Because under this new alias, someone posted that Amber was not new to the feeder lifestyle. And normally, that'd just be another random internet comment. Except people clicked the profile, and the URL traced back to Emily's original account. So now suddenly, this isn't just internet gossip. This is looking like someone forgot to switch accounts before speaking freely.
So I was talking about how you guys found a comment. She had commented on 2 different videos. And I said that you had confirmed it was Emily. So can you like explain how you actually confirmed that it was her?
When Tommy was first in the Discord under the account that people had confirmed heard in the VC speaking, it was under a YouTube account that was linked, right? The same at the handle for the YouTube account is the one for the Simbot one. It didn't change because they just changed the name. You can see the URL is the same Tommy account that was the one linked in the Discord.
So I sent tech proof that's so what happened was someone days ago found out that Tommy changed her whole name, whole picture. I told her to do it
Can I
because
show
people
those?
were harassing her. I want to say over a week. I don't know. It's been like maybe a week or so. She changed her and she changed her name probably way longer than a week. But a few days ago, people found it out. Like, it is honestly the creepiest thing I've ever seen. I do not know how. Yesterday, I was I was in Lolcow Hero. And during that time, my girlfriend was actually like sledding or tubing or something. I don't know. But I'm looking at the chat while I'm literally in Lolcow. And there's my girlfriend's name, and I just get so confused. And then I process, okay, so they're not speaking like her. They're like saying things that she would never say. I realized, okay, someone made a fake profile. So my girlfriend's is no longer the Oak situation type deal, but the person changed it to Tommy Oak because that's what she would always use for like everything. So it's a fake person. It's two fake people. And now when you go to search up, I guess since Zayzooted like called it out or whatever, I think the person deleted their account because I can no longer find it.
That was the real her. That was real Tommy.
That one was real.
That was Tommy. Now, when Tommy changed her YouTube it becomes available. Mm-hmm. Anyone can now take that and make it their on YouTube. So someone made it their and then they were commenting, and so that was a different person. That was changed. Tommy changed her to a different thing that it showed on screen. It was like Sim something.
But
it was
when
Tommy backwards with an S.
When Tommy's account was still in this server, the URL that I showed was the name that was the YouTube account that was linked. So even if they changed the name on the account, it would still show that as the URL. It still shows the old name.
No, it'll update. If you update your YouTube username, it'll update to whatever your new is as the ending. So whoever claims the new will then have that as their URL for their profile.
It might be a debatable one.
If you want to solve this immediately, you can have Tommy comment somewhere, right, and send a special message, and you can send that message to Zay and say, "Hey Zay, that's the message you're gonna send," and then boom, there's the YouTube account.
I don't know if she's watching, but I can message her. I'm gonna say, "Can you comment real quick?"
Well, we're gonna do it. We're doing it live.
Yes, but just out of respect, we just call her Tommy.
Yeah,
or I do.
If you want to support the show and give that support and let us know what your opinions are.
He commented, "This is the real account." See, I don't know if it's real or the person. I'm scared.
There it goes.
That's the same account.
Where? If that's her, the URL is different.
What's the URL?
YouTube.com /@Simot1.
Yeah, that's the real Tommy. That's my girlfriend.
That's the URL you sent.
The fake person is Tommy Oak 26 because when Tommy changes her username, she also changes the @
I don't know. We're gonna have to see. I'm gonna have to fact check this, but
now Amber says this is just some fake account, and that could be true. Someone could have had an old account and renamed it. But what's interesting is this account didn't just pop up overnight. It's been sitting here since 2014. So either this is a long-standing account that suddenly became relevant, or someone had an old account ready to go. Either way, this isn't some random brand new troll account created 5 minutes ago, and Emily very well could have simply changed the URL.
So yeah, I just don't know why. Like, Zay is my op in the LCU, right? That's how we do it around here. So it's like, why would my girlfriend go to Zay's thing and be like, "Zay's pretty"? Like, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
No.
Well, I mean, she did it to Rachel.
Well.
No, that was a different situation.
I mean, she was flirting with a reaction channel.
We're in a loyal relationship. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I don't put anything past her at this point.
I put it all past her.
Well,
but she's too skinny. I mean, clock it. That's true. Clock.
Well, it's just
anyways,
Mama's the bomb.
Tommy likes them big.
Yeah,
don't know this. It's okay.
Speaking about things you might need, I heard you're not going to fan camp anymore.
No, I'm not. So, I was only going for Scooter. Like, Scooter really wanted me to go. Like, it was actually really sweet, and we're friends, and I would have loved to meet him in person. And him and KG were coming to get me. That was the plan all along. And the minute he said that he quit and he wasn't going to fat camp, I, for myself, felt the biggest relief that I no longer had to go to fat camp. No. I don't want to leave my pets for 2 weeks. I also don't want to bring them because of what happened last time, Rarity running away. Cats are harder to adapt in situations. I do not want to leave them. Plus, I'm fat, and there are things that I have in my home that just make my life easier that I don't feel would be in a cabin at fat camp. I never really wanted to go, and that's the truth.
Do you think the Scooter thing's an excuse then? Because ultimately, it comes down
No,
to.
it's not an excuse. I was only going for Scooter. That was literally it. And now that Scooter's not going, I can finally be like, okay, well, I'm not going.
I think the fact that Amber's not going is fucking bullshit. She's claimed she didn't want to go from day one. First it was Mike, then it was me, then it was Tina, and now it's Scooter. The fans want her to go. They want to see that content from her, and she's letting so many people down. She's letting Keem down. She's letting the other hosts down that wanted to do like fun stuff with her in real life.
I saw Tina in the chat before the show started. She literally said that I'm f***ing over Keem by not going. What does that mean? I like to joke around and be like, I'm the queen of the LCU. I'm everything. I literally don't think that. I'm not the only person that is gonna make it successful. Like, that's a crazy statement. And to put that all on me is not fair.
I think what Tina means is like, she's being forced to go. Because she, like Gidgy said, like, she's the face of the LCU. Her, Boogie, like all these people, they're being forced to go and they don't have an option.
I don't think that's true. I think everyone has an option.
Well, it's kind of like the job requirement.
You cannot force.
You're getting fucking punished, basically. Like,
doesn't even make sense. See, if I wasn't so fat, it would be different for me. Things are harder for me as a fat person. Traveling is not fun. Okay, like
because Boogie has the same issues. Like, have you seen his fucking legs? They look like they're about to rot off, and he's still going.
We have different legs, but yeah.
Tina is an amputee and she's still going. Well, like, that's not an excuse.
I'm not going. So, sorry, someone said she was never going to go. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Me, Scooter, Gidgy, all had it planned. I have a fucking suitcase that should be showing up any day now because it was a new suitcase I was bringing to Fat Camp. My ass was going. Sorry, but now I'm not. So,
like, you not going is affecting my ability to go. Like, and now you're robbing the fans of the content they wanted to see. Like,
so Amber has officially announced she is not going to Fat Camp, which is interesting, because this entire storyline has revolved around her potentially going. The build-up, the discussions, the negotiations, the medical exemptions. And now, she's out. See, Girl World pretty much knew from the beginning this was never going to actually happen, but I do think Keem genuinely believed this was going to be the centerpiece, the main event. Because whether people want to admit it or not, Amber wasn't just a participant, she was the attraction.
Have you ever seen my legs?
No, I've not seen. Oh, actually, I have today. People have been sending me screenshots.
It's scary, right?
I don't know if it's scary. It's concerning, I'd say. Did they fall
parts-
off from standing up?
No!
yes, the earthquake. Both hands.
The other hand, too.
God, that was
There
hard.
we go.
I'm so skinny now.
Do the Fat Camp activities. Is that a lot? Is that a lot of effort?
No.
Okay. Because you say that you have like these things that were preventing you from going, right? That you have stuff in your house that makes you feel more comfortable, and they probably wouldn't be there at the Fat Camp. Is it impossible or it's just inconvenient?
Impossible.
Inconvenient. No, we're literally talking about this, and you're trying to deflect.
Yeah, she's deflecting.
Doesn't want to go. It's gonna be hot. We're gonna be in the middle of nowhere, and she doesn't want to be without her fucking DoorDash. Let's be real. She doesn't want to exercise. She's basically antisocial, so being around other people probably is going to give her a heart attack.
I'm not antisocial.
You are. You sit in your apartment all day, every day. Like,
Feed Me says, have you forgave your girlfriend for not letting your cat out?
Yeah, because it was an accident. Okay, what about my cats for 2 weeks without me?
Hire a cat sitter, bring the cats.
Animals, other people have children that they're having to like.
Yeah, I will not do that to my.
Are you saying that those people are pieces of shit
Go!
for having to do something for their job? Like, you make no sense. Like, so many people have to travel for work and have to come up with accommodations for their children, their pets, their this and that.
That's
You're
how I feel.
literally just making excuses. Like, I don't give a what's going to come out of your mouth is an excuse. Several people have already offered to fucking help you. Your mother can watch your cats.
That's true.
You could pay for someone
to
come by and check on your cats if your mother couldn't do it.
Yeah, your mom's a good option. Also, it's going to be so difficult to get those off the floor now.
Why?
I've never seen you touch the floor, but I imagine it's difficult. Okay, this is like a safety risk. Okay, I guess not. I thought that would have been like an OSHA foreman would have to be in the room for this task.
I literally can touch my toes.
If someone would have bet me $1,000, I would have easily said no way.
I'm
you're like 5'2" or something, right? You're like The ground's like right there. That's why. Oh, no way. All right, I get it.
Can you demonstrate how you wipe your ass? Like prove that you can reach back there?
That's weird energy. No.
Scoot your chair back.
This is when I miss Scooter.
Reach.
Aw. But that would clear out the allegations. Jaffe, hello.
Yeah, 2 quick things, if you don't mind. Number one, just get a bidet, dude. That's number one. Bidets are awesome.
Yeah.
Amber.
I don't. Okay. Yeah.
What's number 2?
Why don't you have a bidet?
Never thought about it.
She couldn't even get out
Amber,
of the
we got
house,
another 20.
man.
You have to touch the wall, and then Jaffe can see.
Does Jaffe know what I look like?
No, I don't think Jaffe's seen
My butt's deformed because of how I sleep.
You sit on your ass all day. That's why.
No, it's because of how I sleep. I sleep kind of like sitting up a little bit.
Okay.
So you do have sleep apnea.
You have sleep apnea.
You still gotta touch the wall.
Machines. I love my sleep apnea machine.
We got $20 from Lydia saying, M shamed you and exposed you for not being able to wipe normally, but she dated chicks 1,000 pounds. How did they wipe? Also shameful for a nurse to be shaming that.
I don't like it.
Oh my God.
Get up and move!
Just put Velcro on it.
I'm doing more exercise. You've done it a year.
Thank you, Amber, for going back and touching the wall.
Hope she falls, honestly.
Big Money says Amber is bigger than she was at 572 pounds. She is chair-bound. She can't leave her animals with her mom because she will sell them for party favors.
Gigi confirms he did. Fupa is right. He texted Keem, so maybe it was in live that I was watching.
Yeah, he did text Keem.
Liver titty is tittying. Yes, it is.
That's fucked, Amber.
Liver tit.
Amber, that's fucked up.
Look here, Amber, this is what I'm saying about the whole situation. I'm not trying to guilt trip nobody. But don't you think you owe Keem that since he gave you a platform to make money when your platform couldn't make any money? You don't think you owe him this and owe yourself that?
No.
Why? He didn't have to do that. He didn't have to give you a place over here.
Because I can make money just from my living room.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you're not monetized anymore, right?
No, I'm on this show.
Yeah, because Keem helped you get the show.
Yes.
That's what she's saying.
I'm not going.
What I'm saying to you is, how many times can you let down your supporters who support you day after day after day, and then they want you to go do this big event with us, and you're not willing to do it? You think they're going to keep supporting you, or are you just going to make money off the hate? So you mean something you only do for Scooter only? What does Scooter got to do with you doing something for yourself? Scooter might still go. So you mean to tell me the only way you're going is Scooter goes? So that tells me that when you go back to your own channel, is Scooter possibly going back with you? Is that what the plan was?
No.
Keem giving you the position here, helping you out when your channel got unmonetized. It seems like if he wanted you to go, he's allowing you to make all this money while you're out of a job right now, right? There is no YouTube channel right now. It's going to get remonetized in the future. But he said, here's something. Here's something to keep it going. Here's my platform for you. And he's like, can you come to Fat Camp?
I can't.
If Scooter didn't quit, you'd still be going, correct? Am I correct on that?
Even though I didn't want to, yeah.
What's he gonna do? Is he gonna wipe your ass for you? Was he gonna give you baths? I mean, what was he gonna do that was gonna be so? Because I mean, we could get something there for you to get a bath or something. I mean, what was he gonna do so special? You don't want to be here because Scooter's not here anymore. Am I correct on that assumption?
I'm here, right? I'm working, right?
This is the worst show you've ever done since you've been here. I can honestly tell you that from a viewer looking in.
Why?
The
Because
energy has been awful.
Yeah, your energy's off. You're basically saying, you know, people are picking on Scooter. You don't know the lore with Scooter. Scooter's got a long way to go. Scooter was a snake when he first came here. He stabbed a lot of people in the back. It's because he sticks up for people like you and gets sucked in, and then he takes the wrath for it. And that's a wrap. That's how it happens with him.
Okay, so you're pretty much saying that anyone who ends up on this show needs to go against me.
Somebody gave you a fucking opportunity of a lifetime. Listen, when I came to the LCU, I came in December. I could not go to fat camp, Amber. My doctor said, no way. You know what Keem said? I gave you an opportunity, life-changing money. You owe me that. And I said, you know what, sir? You're right. And
There's genuinely things that I can say right now. I cannot have a real conversation because it would be breaking NDA, so I'm just going to shut my fucking mouth.
You guys got a different NDA than all of us because I'm getting tired of hearing that shit. I mean, I signed NDA too, but I didn't cover all the different things that you guys were talking about. So you guys got a hell of an NDA. Money. We just weren't supposed to talk about money.
Yep, that's the only one I have.
Well, this is interesting, because while Amber is laughing about not going to fat camp, the rest of the cast is telling a very different story. When the rest of the cast started explaining that they weren't given that same option, that even valid medical concerns didn't excuse them, Amber's response was to laugh, followed by saying, quote, "There's so much I could say, but I can't break NDA," which could be significant, until you hear everyone else explain that their NDAs only covered financial details, not attendance, not participation, just money discussions. So now, in hindsight, that statement doesn't create clarity, because instead of explaining why she was the exception, she implied there was an explanation she simply couldn't share. Either Amber signed a fundamentally different agreement than everyone else, or she didn't.
Your fat experience at fat camp is going to be sitting in a chair.
Besides the fucking fact that we have 3v1 and all the chat is also against me, I am about to fucking leave. If you want to see that go down, we can. My energy has been different today because my friend is no longer in the fucking LCU, who was my fucking co-host. I had one person on my fucking side while everyone else fucking hates me, bro. Like, it's a lot for one person.
Okay, but it was a lot for him to handle too, going through his mental health and keeping you happy too. That was a lot of stress on Scooter, bro. A real friend wouldn't put that much pressure on him. When somebody, you gotta have gratitude. You gotta have gratitude for people in this world that help you when nobody else will. I mean, Keem went out of his way and we took a lot of hate over here with a lot of her lovers. A lot of our channels got some good stuff from her, but a lot of us got hate. I got plenty of hate because of her lovers. So he gave you a nice big platform. What he's saying is, go to fat camp. It was a simple fact is you're a big name, you're a big content creator, and that's giving back to Keem, who is also a big name and a content creator who gave you part of his universe. But let's just be honest, you didn't want to go from the get-go because of your weight. And it's okay, just say it though.
It'll be covered by H3, it'll be covered by all these other fucking YouTube channels. That's a once in a lifetime thing. You may be Amberlynn Reid, but are you Amberlynn Reid on fucking like a 1 million subscriber YouTube channel where they're talking about you? They don't have 1/10 of the coverage that's going to happen from fat camp. They're not going to do anything for your career, but a fat camp visit will do shit for you. A Keem Star fucking live event will do shit for you.
If you don't want to go, then you weren't going to go. I already planned on not seeing you anyways, Amber, and that's okay because I can do without seeing you. But I'll tell you what, Amber, I don't think, if I was Keem, I would never give you another opportunity if you be on this one. But Scooter would want her to go, right? All right, well, Scooter has said that it's hard to deal with Amberlynn behind the scenes sometimes, her crash outs.
There's no way he said that to you. I do not believe that at all.
You don't have to.
There's no way he said that about me.
He said it in VC with Tech. Do you see what I have to deal with? Do you see what the fucking headache is?
Okay, funny. He says
Confirmed by Digit.
I already went through menopause because of cancer, but yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, God, here we go. Here's a small violin. God damn.
You're disgusting, Tina. Actually, that's a disgusting response.
I've had it myself. I don't use it as a victim card. I've had it myself, and I had my own uterus ripped out.
I was just fucking telling her with your already with your menopause.
Goodbye, Gidgy.
No.
I didn't do it. It was Amber.
Sorry.
That was Amber.
I'm allowed to kick someone. If I'm not comfortable with them being on the show anymore, they're allowed to leave.
I got in trouble. I got suspended for 3 days for that. I'm going to leave, but I'm going to tell you something right now, Amber. I'm done with you. Do not speak my name. Don't say another word. You're ungrateful.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you. You no teeth.
I don't give a fuck about no teeth. You have no brain cells left. You got you an enemy for life.
Tina is the biggest bitch I've ever known in my life. Fuck her. People don't actually like her. They're scared of her, and I'm not going to be one. Her. I will leave, and you'll notice the views and the money are going to tank, bro.
Well, I mean, if you leave, they're probably just putting poop on a different show. It would just be you who's losing out on anything.
I don't want to leave, but this is miserable. I have BPD. Like, are you joking? So everything is more fucking extreme, and that's why Tina hates me. Point blank here. There's jealousy inside of her.
I don't think Tina hates you because she's jealous. She sees you as a big girl who should be able to stand up and do the shit that is required to be this type of fucking entertainer. You're in a universe built on drama, built on shows where you... Go ahead.
Nothing. I can't say it. It's really NDA stuff. Going to fat camp isn't worth it for me. It's not. I'm Amberlynn. like I could do this show somewhere else. It's like me and Keem together should be grateful for each other.
Amber genuinely sounds confused that anyone would think she owes Keem anything. She literally says, "I'm Amberlynn Reid." As if that alone settles it, but let's be very clear about the timing here. This wasn't peak channel Amber, this was demonetized Amber. This was Amber being given a monetized platform again, while simultaneously acting like she was the one providing the opportunity. Not participating in it, but providing it.
From what Tina is saying is like, you're not giving that in return. Like, he finally got you and you're over here doing him a favor, and he just wants you to be at Fat Camp to do the content and be there as like your name, because your name being at Fat Camp will bring a lot of views for all the shows.
I got rested face syndrome. I got bitch syndrome. I got PTSD. I got CCCZ. I'm a Better Business Bureau wants to turn me down. I got confinement. I got all kinds of going on. But guess what I'm going to do? Get in my motherfucking vehicle and go to Fat Camp.
Hushpop says, speaking for myself, who doesn't get fun others being humiliated, the way people treat ALR is the most toxic thing I've ever seen. She's expected to take what most of us couldn't. Stop manipulating her about Fat Camp. I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, 1 out of 17,000, we got you. But she talks to everybody else, calls them no teeth, makes fun of people with no teeth, fat faces, cockroaches, the way they live, everything else. It's okay for her to do that though, right? We can't give her nothing back?
Anyone could be in the chat and saying I'm the most coddled person here, but everyone always comes in to yell at me. Doesn't make sense. Okay.
I came in to tell you that I think that you owe Keem more than that. But of course, you're Amberlynn Reid, so you don't think you owe anybody anything, and I get it. And you know what? And fuck you in the chat. You think it's funny to have co-hosts that are not willing to do the same thing you are? Scooter would have fucking went. She would have went. That's sad. But still, I don't see why Scooter would have had to pick her up, though. You're a content creator. You make a lot of money. You should make your own way there. I would have said something about that, too, because Scooter shouldn't be used.
Toddlerlyn, you will not be remonetized because your channel has no content, no views. You act so entitled. You owe Keem. Stop being a baby. Go, Tina. Go, Fupa.
I need people to know that, like, mental things is scary. Like,
there are girls outside right now that are taking selfies in front of a rock wall. This is my life, and I do what I want.